Too late in the game. Hi, how are you? Hope everybody is doing well. Very bad news on the crypto front. Well, let's first talk about the Forex. Starting to record now. Yay. Okay, let me get my desktop share screen working here. Okay, cool. All right, so let me just get right into it. I'll start from the bottom, just so a lot of people will probably be wanting to watch this alligate. Right now, the leading one out of all the commodities outside of crypto is going to be copper. And here you go. It's starting to rally again. This could really do well. I just heard, I listen to Bloomberg analysis. I don't like the woke crap on all the other platforms, including Bloomberg TV. Bloomberg radio is okay. But anyways, there was one guy saying that Bloomberg, copper is future, and I'm seeing it as everything leads out. You can see we have two longs here, not convincing, but I do think copper has definitely could take off here. So let me go back to the up to the top here. So as you know, I use Motorwave, the platform for this. These are harmonic scans. I'm not going to go through every single opportunity. I'm just going to show you what I think where the opportunities lie. They have been saying, now if you don't know, I have my Discord server, and the Discord server is where I put my news now, not in Telegram. So if you want to join there, I'll put it in the comments here. Just give me a second. And wow. Discord server can suck sometimes. Anyways, let me not worry about that. Okay, so if you want the link, just get in touch with me. I'll send it out to you. Do realize that with Discord, they only put a 7-day invite out there, so it's only valid for 7 days. Continuing along, what I was saying about the US dollar is that the US dollar is definitely weakening. Fewer people are wanting to hold it. I'm also noticing that now with euro and Japanese yen. You'll see some of the other currencies that are held, like you can see here, Swiss franc is one of them, but not so much. We have here British pound and the two longs here, so that's okay. But you can see here, people are going to be probably short in this USD Swiss franc. And here, when you get into the gold, you can see here in Australian, Swiss franc, euro, pound, yen. That is all nothing but shorts. Okay, so there is that. And then this ratio is the important one. We got a long here. So this is what you want to watch. And this is using Oanda data. This is the one you want to watch for reversals. So when this thing starts to show up in your excellence scores, especially, that shows you that the economy is flipping down. When the markets are good, usually this will mean you won't see this. This is the gold silver ratio I'm talking about. And now we're getting the silver. Okay, so we're starting to see silver, more shorts here, both in Australia, a couple in Swiss franc, but oddly, we're getting mixed results with the euro, pound. I'm starting to see some shorts and a long couple there, but it's mostly pointing down short. We got here two more for the, so we got Japanese yen shorts, mixed on the New Zealand, actually short there, Singapore dollar. Oddly, there's some longs there. Talking about this as well with the Singapore and Hong Kong dollar, that might show some strength as well, versus the other ones that are not performing. So here's another Australian New Zealand USD. This is the key one though, is China. Okay, it has gone into a decline here from February till about March 10th, flattening. Now you start to see these up moves. We got a long in place as well. So China's the one to watch for. I do think that that's why, as I said earlier about iron, copper, I don't see copper in Oanda data, but I can kind of would assume that copper and iron are going to be the same because these are industrial metals used for early indicators of manufacturing. Oil is another one, obviously. So here we have, this one looks really good. It's euro pound. That one is starting to kind of move, but we have a mixed long and a short there, but do take note of it. We also have euro Hong Kong dollar with a long. That's a really good uptrend there. This one I would hope to see, there's a long there in the euro Norwegian, but so far the Hong Kong dollar seems to outperform. And here you have a long here on the the Hong Kong 33 market. So that might mean something that the wealth is definitely transferring to either Hong Kong or Singapore. And over the last week, I've seen some performance there. And then we have here India starting to show some strength, but you can see that overall downtrend, not much, but it's there. As I said about Japan, Japan has got a strong long there. So, but you're not seeing the convincing markets for the US, the equity markets. But you'll see some in a minute. Here, this is an important one, is that the yields are starting to stabilize with the long there. It's no longer been declining and it has been. So that's good. I guess that's due to the fact that the US market is improving. And then we have China here, USD, China Yuan in decline. So, and again, here we have some strength starting to show for the US INR. But again, I've seen this before. It might not mean a lot, but that's quite a bit there. Then we get into more bonds here for the 5-year long there. Another one, a 10-year. So that's looking pretty good. As we know, the USD Swiss franc has got some weakness there. And we're still in the excellent score here. So it's really hard to determine where trends will go. They were talking about lack of inventory here for natural gas. Again, you can find that story in my Discord server. Again, I was mentioning about the Hong Kong dollar. So here, one you wouldn't think is the Swiss franc and the Hong Kong dollar get some rally there. So again, that makes you wonder, maybe just maybe Asia is strengthening, or sorry, Hong Kong strengthening. Again, we're not seeing a lot here. I'm just looking for some trends here. Pound against the US, we're getting quite a bit of long calls here. So maybe long-term, this might be an okay one, but it just shows some flatness. And if I had to be a bet man, I'd put it all into copper. So here we have platinum. It looks pretty flat. Now we move into the very good score. You know, we see lots of long here's, but a lot of it involves Australia. Very little on Canada, as you know, outside of maybe the oil trade. Here's our first one, Brent crude, a slight long there and a short, so it's kind of mixed. But here's our first market here, the top 30. It's got a short. I think that there's quite a bit of pressure, downward pressure on the US market. Here's USD Denmark in a decline. Again, this is gold in Canada, gold in Hong Kong. It's got a short there. Gold in New Zealand, a slight long. So now we move into silver, 2 shorts there. So it's really mixed. It's really unpredictable with the copper, with the silver and gold trade. I just think that the U.S. market could be topping out, but the economic data is looking good for the U.S. I just don't see anything really like stand out here. EU 50 got a short there. Euro Canada, whatever. Not much looking good, man. But again, you can see here some strength in the Euro Singapore. Hong Kong has got that long there, but it's just not yelling at me, compels me to kind of want to pull the trigger there. Here we got Singapore and Japanese yen. It's got some slight longs there. US 2000s is our only long that we have, the Russell 2000. So that means that only the small little stocks are going to do well in the US. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, here we have more oil, slight long there, WTI, that is. Another long for Brent crude. Another, well, pound against the Hong Kong dollar. Long there, it's just real choppy. The Rand apparently has done okay. The Turkish lira, no. But here we're back to the copper. So we got two of those. Platinum as well. That's got a long. So that's an okay one. But again, the only one I'm compelled to think of is copper. That's about it. If you like this, don't forget to come over to our blog or to our website to get onto the main newsletter, dailyquantlabs.net. And also, if you want, you can get onto our private chat server as well. And that enables you to get in on the conversation, what I'm doing privately. So that's quantlabs.net/academy/shop/chat. And that will get you on the chat as well if you want that. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.